Hi everybody, Jen Danielle with Graves Recovery Camp with another video. Today's video is about the surprising truths about selenium. And this is a very important mineral, especially for Graves' disease. But before we get started, I want to point out a special guide that I have for you called the Gear Guide for Graves. And you can get that at gravesrecoverycamp.com/gear guide. It's a quick reference tool for you to get everything you need for getting your Graves in order. All right, let's get started here. So first, the word selenium comes from Greece, and it is the word Selene, and that means moon. I thought that was pretty interesting. So just think of Selene and moon, selenium. And it was discovered in 1817, but it wasn't discovered in medical space until much later in 1957, when they found that people who worked with glass and metal who had particular exposure to selenium had some side effects from that. And we also learned that it was an essential mineral for mammals, and that's us. Selenium is found in soil. So just think of the foods that have selenium need to be grown in selenium-rich soil. And then it's also found in water and some other foods. We need trace amounts of selenium for proper health, and it regulates some important aspects of the thyroid. So the thyroid gland and every cell that uses thyroid hormone uses selenium. So that's why it's very important for us with Graves. Next, selenium is a dietary supplement as well, so it can be found in a multivitamin or as a supplement itself. If it's in a multivitamin, you're usually getting between 55 and 70 micrograms per pill. And then if it is on its own as a supplement, it's between 100 and 200 micrograms. So it's important to have your selenium levels checked on a regular basis, especially if you're doing supplements or taking foods that have selenium in it specifically to get those selenium levels up. But make sure you work with your naturopath and endocrinologist to make sure you are getting the proper amount and you're not getting too much. So right now, the current research says that between 200 and 400 micrograms is what you need, but make sure that you are having the right amount in your blood, and you can do that with a blood test. And here is an alarming story to really drive home the point. So in 2009, there were 21 polo ponies. This is so sad. 21 polo ponies died before a match because they were given selenium, and it was too much selenium. That it was found that the pharmacy who had done the compounding for their particular supplement that they were taking for the race did something wrong, and it had 15 to 20 times too much selenium. So it looks like it was incorrectly manufactured for them, and the poor horses passed away before the polo match. And selenium was confirmed to be that toxic factor that caused their death. That is super sad, and just make sure, the point is, make sure you're getting your selenium levels checked through your blood. This is a very serious topic, so don't take that lightly, even though selenium is easy to get your hands on. This was interesting as well. Selenium, when you have too high of selenium, it's called selenosis, and that is the selenium poisoning, and this can cause gastrointestinal distress, hair loss, white spots on your fingernails, fatigue, and irritability. And as we recognize, some of those are some of the symptoms of Graves as well. So please, again, be careful with your selenium. Make sure you are getting your blood tested and you're working with a healthcare team on that. Next, some of the benefits of selenium are that it has antioxidant properties that prevent cellular damage from free radicals, and it helps support your immune system, which, as we know, is so important with Graves' disease because Graves is an autoimmune disease. The selenium boosts your immunity, and it also helps regulate the thyroid function. Now, some added benefits are that it improves blood flow, which can help lower your chance of heart disease. It increases longevity. Yay, live longer. It helps reduce asthma symptoms, and it may defend against cancer, and it can help boost fertility if you're in that time of your life. So I think those are all great benefits of selenium. All right, to wrap up, we learned about the history of selenium, where it was found, where it is found, that it really comes from the soil. We talked about intentionally adding selenium to your diet and how it can be beneficial for grapes. Now, please, again, make sure you're working with a naturopath and endocrinologist to get your levels tested. I hope you found this useful. And if you want more tips, don't forget to go check out that Graves Gear Guide at gravesrecoverycamp.com/gear guide. It's a quick reference for you to get some of the tools you need to start healing your graves. And as we make changes like adding selenium to our diet to help combat graves, it's really important that you get the support you need for your healing. And that's why Graves Recovery Camp exists. It's for you to get the help you need to get the guidance and support to recover. People are really most successful with their healing when they have the support and interest of people around them. We try harder, we endure longer, we bounce back faster when people we care about take an interest in what we're doing. It's strange how easy it is to be able to let ourselves down, but we can't let others down. So that's why you need a group of people around you to help you. It's at a fundamental level, we need each other to motivate and empathize as we push ourselves to get better. In short, we have the power to help each other and change our lives, and we really thrive off that partnership. I'd like you to join Graves Recovery Camp, where you'll find the support and guidance you need to recover. Right now, you can jumpstart your healing with that Graves Gear Guide. Get your copy at gravesrecoverycamp.com/gear guide. It's right there for you. Get on your road to recover, and I know you've got this. Bye.